Now, one of my champions for a lying fighter was all the power of a 12-year-old. I was teaching 7th grade, and it was the end of the day, and the kids were lining up, getting ready to go out to the bus, and I was getting everyone arranged, answering last-minute homework questions, and the line was forming, and there were, I'd like to draw your attention to 2 people that were centerpieces in the story. One, his name was Josh, and the other, a boy named Mike. And for sake of a better word, Mike was just difficult. He was a bully. He would put people in embarrassing situations. And for whatever reason, he chose this one boy in class, his name was Josh, to pick on him. Whenever there was a moment to laugh at him or poke fun or to find something to draw everyone's attention and to ridicule Josh, he would do that. If it was a matter of walking down the hall, it would be Mike that would get behind and tap his books out from under his arm. They'd hit the crowded hallways, and then other kids would jump on and skate down the hall on his books till he bent down to pick him up, and someone would knock him over. It was cruel things. There were bullying things, and it was Mike who was forever doing this. Now, teachers intervene. They don't watch cruelty occur and not speak up for it. But there's more than can be taken care of, more that goes on behind the scenes, and that's what was happening between this Josh and Mike, who was picking on him. Now, once again, I wanted to share the perception I have of this Josh as a lying champion, a lying fighter. And once again, it was the end of the school day. They were lining up, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye, Josh handing a note to Mike. And he hands Mike the note and slides back in line. And Mike turns his back and begins to read the note. Does this look like a kid's notebook paper? Mm-hmm. It is the actual note. And I saw Mike read the note, crumple it up, and throw it on the floor. Walk everyone out to the bus, off they go, and I go back and I wonder what this is. And I read it. I asked Josh, may I have the permission to use this note for some other group, for some other person? My nickname was, my last name is Williams, where Willie came from. My last name is Williams, and kids call me Mr. Will. Of course, Mr. Will, his words. If it'll help anyone, go ahead and read it. Now, I'm not going to suggest this is your higher power, but for Josh, his higher power is a Christian faith. Perhaps your higher power is another source. Perhaps your higher power ideals is different. But I use his note to illustrate the power of being a lying fighter. The note went like this. Dear Mike, during the past few months, you have developed a hatred for me for some reason. The response of a normal 12-year-old would be to hurt you back. However, I'm not a normal 7th grader. I have God in my life, and I'm a Christian. And I study the Bible and its teaching, and the Bible says that I'm supposed to love my enemies, while everyone else says you want to beat the snot out of them. For the past couple of days, I've been praying that you would please stop making fun of me. And I've been trying to follow the rule of loving your enemies. It's the hardest thing to do. Sometimes I get so angry and hurt that I feel like killing you. I know you'll be very anxious to tell the whole school and make fun of me, but it also says in the Bible that you'll get your reward in heaven. So go ahead. Make all the fun of me as you like. But I'd like you to know that all you need to do for the same gift that I have is just ask God to help you, and He will give it. And to show this, just to be nice, I'd like to give you an ice cream for tomorrow. Just like God gave us a free gift, I'd like to give you a free gift. And I'm going to pray that you would consider this. Feel free to write me back. Your friend, Josh. Your friend, Josh. Now, it would take a great deal for me as an adult to face someone who is spreading lies, destroying my reputation, to be inviting and to confront evil like that. Josh was a champion in that regard. And I think he was served as a good example for us. Now, many people that I see have issues around lying. And I know that there are temptations to avoid trouble in my life that I step out of the pure core of truth. And what this reflection has done for me today is to consider where my truth meter is. Where is my truth quotient? And to be mindful that there are some times I need to fine-tune it. I need to tighten the lug wrench of truth in my life. I need to find areas where I have fallen short of truth. And when we consider that when we step away from truth, truly, we're lying to ourselves.